I'm amazed at how many people I meet that seriously think that what's really holding them back is their inability to find good deals. So today I'm going to be sharing 3 of my favorite strategies for finding amazing deals. Okay, so I recommend taking some notes on this because what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop some serious value-based knowledge. I think that's going to really help you out. Because listen, if you can find a deal that's packed with equity, you can find a house where you get a big discount, that's a house you can sell and make a pile of money. That's a house you can do a single family. That's a house you can do a lease option on. So what I want to do is I want to focus on how do you find a really good deal. And let's start by actually defining what is a good deal, and then let's talk about how you actually find them. So in my game, one of the things that I recommend for people that are brand new is you want to get into single family homes. If you're playing underneath the median, let's talk about finding a house maybe that's worth $200,000. There's 2 things that will determine that this is a good deal. The first one is, are you getting a discount on it? If you could, for example, buy a $200,000 house for $170,000, there's a difference of $30,000. So if you buy this house, at some later date, you could sell it and capture some of that money, and that could leave you significantly better off. So the first one is get a discount. The second thing is to take a look at the ROI. Now this comes down to your strategy. Are you flipping it? Are you doing a lease option? Are you doing a rental? What are you actually doing on this home? You know that if you click the link in the description and talk to a member of my team, that if you're brand new, I'm going to be talking about lease option because I can make twice the returns that I can on a rental. You can make $5,000 up front. You can make $500 a month each month, and you can also make tens of thousands of dollars when you actually sell. So that's the strategy that'll factor into ROI. And for me, in real estate, guys, people are pretty happy if they're beating 10%, but here's my goal and focus. I always want to be making 20%. A discount is not the only thing that you're looking for. Sometimes you don't need that to get a really high ROI. But those are 2 factors that we can use in saying, hey, do we have a good deal? So now that we have this definition, here's the real question. How do you find them? Let's start with strategy number 1. Realtors. What is a realtor? A realtor is a real estate agent that earns a commission for helping buy and sell properties. And the person selling the home has to pay them generally a 3% commission. Now, what's 3% on a basic $200,000 house for this example? It's $6,000. So a realtor says, hey, I'm going to try to find a buyer for that home, or I'm going to try to sell that house. So the agent that's representing the seller and the agent that's representing the buyer, each potentially can make $6,000. And if it's one agent playing both, they could make up to $12,000. Those agents, because of that kind of money, guess what? They're highly motivated to basically help investors like us. And here's the cool part. We don't have to pay them. We're trying to buy property. So the person selling it's going to actually have to pay our agent fees. This is really good news, which means that you can get as many agents as you want working for you for free. That's a little Adam Sandler for you. The question is, how do you get an agent to work for you? Write this down. Number 1, I want you to go to all the places online where you find realtors. Look for their faces, their name, and properties that they're trying to sell. And you want to look for the agents that specialize in foreclosures, handyman specials, great investment opportunities, and it's all they seem to represent. Now, some agents will gravitate towards that specialty in real estate. They like working with investors. They're less emotional. They'll make decisions as long as the numbers add up, and they can do multiple deals with them. So smart realtors will work with investors. And what I want you to do is find them. Now, it's super easy. You just got to look for those keywords. Just go to all the places where homes are being listed by realtors and look for a pattern. You're not looking for a house right now. Does that make sense? You're looking for a realtor that specializes in discounted properties. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go find 10 of these realtors, and I want you to call them up and say, I'm an investor. Here's my criteria. I'm looking for a certain ROI or a certain discount. And 8 out of the 10 are going to say, you crazy. That is way too aggressive. But 2 out of the 10 will say, all right. And they'll start sending you deals. And guess what? Those deals, they won't necessarily be good deals, but they should be good deals. You're going to find out whether they're a good realtor or whether they're a bad realtor. They're going to find out if you know your stuff or not. But bottom line is, they're going to start sending you deals. That is one of the 3 things I wanted to share today for how you find really good deals. The second strategy that I want to give you is to actually go and talk to landlords. Now, this is weird. Landlords are owners of homes that are trying to find tenants to rent their homes when they become vacant. Why would I want you talking to them? Because some of those landlords are don't wanters. They're sick and tired of being landlords. They're sick and tired of owning the home. And you get to come along, and if you find a landlord that it has a property that's rented for too low, meaning they could rent it for more, that could be a sign that they're a motivated seller. It could be a sign that they are motivated and that they are unprofessional, means that they're not classically trained. It means that they're emotional, means that they may not know what they're doing, which means that they don't care, but something is off. And when you can find a property that's rented for very little, you do have the chance to actually contact them and say, hey, would you be open to renting your house to me and then letting me buy it in maybe like 4 or 5 years? By the way, I'll do all the management. I'm going to tell you right now, a landlord is going to say, tell me about that. They're going to be really interested because they're sick and tired of management, they're sick and tired of maintenance, and they're sick and tired of having to find a new renter every 12 months, whereas you might be a 5-year tenant. How cool is that, right? Okay, so that's another strategy that I use for finding really good deals. One is leverage realtors. Number 2 is go talk to landlords. Number 3 is more of a bonus, and it's the easiest one that I can give you. I have a team of experts that do nothing but hit the pavement finding the very best deals for me. And I got too many right now. I have an excess of deals. I got so many deals right now, and I got no one to actually help me do those deals. So you could actually join my real estate club, and as a member, I would actually be giving you deals. And that might be the right way for you to get started. Now, that works for people that have money. And then if you don't have money, then I'm going to do some training. I'm going to show you how to find the good deals and how to do them without taking any money out of pocket. So friends, when we talk about finding a deal, is there a discount? Is there a good ROI? Those are 3 really good strategies. Work the realtors and have them work for you. You can work the landlords and have them dish up good deals where you don't even need to do bank financing because they'll just turn the home over to you. Or the third, my team has all these extra amazing deals in the best markets, and I'll tee them up for you. If any of that makes sense, or if you're looking for a mentor that can really get into the details and like guide you through this, click the link in the description, talk to a member of my team, and have them break it all down for you. We can actually show you, whether you got money or no money, how to do real estate the most successful way. There's a game plan for you that can help you absolutely crush it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope it was informational, educational. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And then other than that, subscribe, because every single day I come out with a new video to teach and train and educate you on how to freaking crush it in this game of real estate. If you want hands-on help, click the link and we'll see you on the other side.